Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us. For this special figure showcase, we're going to be looking at the Autobot Throttlebots. So what we'll do with this video, we'll have a quick look at them in both of their modes, because we've got them loose as well, and then we'll have a look at them in their different types of packaging. I've been asked quite recently again to show a lot more of collection videos, so for the subscribers who've asked for this, I hope you like it. For people who haven't subscribed or seen any of my videos, what I like to do is just to collect, I suppose, as many different variants as I can find from around Europe and the rest of the world. Okay, let's get started. So, as I mentioned, they're called the Autobot Throttlebots. They came out in 1987, and I'm speculating with this, but I'm pretty sure that obviously they were like the replacement to the mini-bots, and of course nice little stocking fillers. So the first one we've got is Goldfire, and then we move along and we've got Wide Load, and then we've got Freeway, and then we've got Searchlight. I'm going to stop on him at the moment because he's the one that you're going to find the most problems with, and that's just due to his colour. With him being white, he does tend to get sun faded and sun damaged quite easily. Then we've got Chase, and then we've got Roll Bar. I'll stop on Roll Bar as well because you can see he's missing his tyres, so that's something that you need to look out for as well, because they do all come with rubber tyres. They do actually all come with working, well, should be working pullback motors, so you just literally pull it back. But the brilliant thing about this gimmick was it worked in both modes. So when it was in robot mode it worked, and when it was in car mode it worked. So let's have a look at some of the different types of packaging. So I've mentioned that they came out in 1987, and that's in this original packaging here. And some of the packaging actually had decoys as well, which funnily enough you can see right next to it. I've got a couple with the decoys, and again very basic. You've just got the artwork of the figure there. And then if we spin it round on the back, there wasn't much detail at all, unfortunately. There was just the tech spec and the very basic transformation where you literally just flipped it up like so. But these were the standard first release Hasbro releases on these cards. I've managed to get 4 of them, but I haven't managed to get Searchlight or Goldbug as of yet in these cards. And here's 2 decoys I was referring to. So there's an Autobot Decoy that looks like Hound in there, and that looks like one of Reflector. So there we go. For those of you interested in grading figures, this one got 75. Bubble let that one down, and this one got a really nice 85. That one was much better condition. So these are the first release there, and then we're moving along, and then this is a gig version. You see it says gig there. So, excuse the reflection, there we go. You see it says gig on the top left. So this is the Italian variant, and they changed, instead of Throttlebots they call Rollerbots, and they actually changed it, and then changed the names as well, so Rapid Bot. What we've got next to it is the Takara version. So this was released in Japan in 1987 as well. I should have mentioned that this is the classic reissue, this gold card here, so this would have been in the very early 90s. They did all stay into the Generation 1 continuity, so even the gold cards, some of you may not have seen them, they were European exclusives. So they were definitely Generation 1 release figures just a couple of years after. So we've now got classic Goldbug. I've done a little video on him already, and he's got an 80%. So yeah, so the gold cards, as I say, they were just reissues at the same time. So they were still running other Generation 1 figures. It wasn't as if it was like the new reissues which you see, 30 years later, etc., like Walmart exclusives. I'm just homing in there so you can see that it was £4, either 42 or 49 in Woolworths, which is a UK store that isn't even running anymore. So yeah, these are the English versions. These see they say classic Throttlebot, and it's got the normal names underneath. And I know it looks like I'm just stating the obvious, but obviously with the one above, the gig version, he had a different name, and of course it was different language. Here we go, Searchlight. Even the bubble unfortunately sometimes tends to get yellow, so it's no wonder that the figure itself did. But yeah, these are the English classic versions, so all the language is in complete English. And now, funnily enough, there's another gig Italian one, but this time in a little Takara box. So you've got gig there, you've got Transformer instead of Transformer, and you've got Takara written there. Now the best thing about these, and to be fair I should have turned around the other box, is they've got like little battle scenes on the back, so it's only very small. It's the Titans there, Metroplex and Triptychon. This was sealed, but the tapes failed, unfortunately. So it's unused contents, but the tapes failed. And let's have a quick look at this, because I forgot to turn it round. And same again, same battle scene, but obviously language in full Japanese. So the Gig and the Takara, they use the similar packaging because Gig was licensed by Takara to make the products for them. We'll come down onto the bottom, and then we might as well start this side. Again, we've got another Gig, and again there it says Gig, but you see they've changed his name from Freeway to Autobot. So that's the two versions. You see, you've got the carded version there, and just above it you've got the boxed version as well. So they were really lucky with their different variants. These are now the Spanish variants, so they're still called Throttlebots, and they're still called by the correct names, but you can see the language is now in Spanish. And if we move along, they all still stay the same name. Searchlight again, bit of a tinge on the yellow bubble. Freeway there as well, and Wide Load, and of course Goldbug. What I'll do is I'll just turn these round, and you can see that again, nothing on the back, just the transformation and the tech spec. But yeah, so as you can tell, I like these guys. They are really cool. They are very, very basic. They're probably no different to today's one-step changes. And I've just got a couple more to get. So yeah, I need a Spanish chase. Yeah, that's the one I'm definitely after, and I'm moving on to the Italian ones now. So I hope you enjoyed looking at them. I hope it brought back some nice memories for you guys. And if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button for me now. All of your likes and subscribes help the channel very much. So again, thank you all, and please take care.